So when it comes to the discussion of, what Cooper Kupp is as a player, a lot of people point to the fact that he's a slot wide receiver mainly. And that's fair. He lines up in the slot a lot. Although I do think that Cooper Kupp, if he were to be on the outside at wide receiver a lot more, he would still win those one-on-one matchups. But there's been some comparisons of Cooper Kupp to Wes Welker, who some people believe is the best slot wide receiver of all time. I disagree. And to me, there's really no such thing as the best slot wide receiver ever, because if Tyreek Hill played in the slot for his entire career and he stayed healthy and got a decent amount of targets, he'd be crushing it. And there'd be no question that, Tyreek Hill, probably the best slot wide receiver ever. But the thing is, Tyreek Hill is so great that he does not play all of his snaps in the slot. Because he's so great, it would be foolish for you to just utilize him in the slot. And that's kind of the situation with Cooper Kupp, to where he doesn't just line up in the slot, he lines up on the outside too. And let's just think about this. If Jerry Rice played in the slot for his entire career, do you not think that he would murder those matchups? I think he would. So when you say, best slot wide receiver of all time, it's a very dumb conversation to have, because we don't know who's the true best slot wide receiver ever, because the slot is all about matchups. It's not just where a guy plays 24/7, unless you're a guy like Wes Welker, who kind of has a limited skill set, and that's where you're going to stay the whole time. But to me right now, Cooper Kupp is way better than Wes Welker. Way better. He's faster. He's better at getting open consistently. He has better hands. He's a better route runner. He plays with more physicality. Everything about Cooper Kupp that he does, to me, is better than Wes Welker. And Wes Welker had some great, great seasons with the Patriots. Very consistent player and was a very productive guy in the slot. But to me, the guy that's kind of playing in the slot the most these days, that's a notable player, a.k.a. Cooper Kupp. He's a better football player than Wes Welker all day, every day. So if you're going to make the argument for who's the best slot wide receiver ever, put Cooper Kupp in that conversation. And maybe Cooper Kupp isn't there for you right now. Maybe you think that he needs to put together more productive seasons. If you believe that's the case, that's fine. But guess what? He's going to do it. Cooper Kupp is going to put together another 4 to 5 great seasons if he stays healthy. I firmly believe that. And if anyone should be given the title of just best pure slot wide receiver ever, no matter who you put in that spot and give that title to, Cooper Kupp gives them a run for their money.